Hi everyone, I am so glad you're here. I wanted to show you that I opened my own store, and I'm so glad that I have some brand new products for you. I will be putting my products here. And the reason why I will open my own store is because I can offer you a more variety of products and, of course, sales and bundles for you. So there's a lot of things going on. Also, you can join my hub, and I'll put the link in the comments, where I have free mini kits and brushes, and I'm gonna have exclusive tutorials. So I have one there right now. So I hope you get excited, and I would, invite you to take a look at my new house here and give me your feedback. I would appreciate a lot. So let's get started with. So if you don't know what pattern files are, they are actually pattern. So when you go here to the pattern and clone tool, you're gonna see here at the top. So I have here the folder, and you can see the folder here of my patterns, and we have 10 patterns. And what I included for you was pattern brushes, so as a bonus. So I have here, as you can see, the symbol here of the patterns, and I'm showing you some techniques on how to use this. So this is to give you the artistic freedom to create your own backgrounds, and you can use those also to create papers to your projects that you're going to sell, or if you want to use this to create digital papers, printable papers, so you can use that. But also you can use that as your artistic style to give a different flair for you to get. What I love about creating products is to give you the freedom to have your own touch in your creations, to have your own freedom to create the backgrounds, and together putting the creations that you do with the things that I provide you, like remade, like for example papers. And let me make this smaller. So we're going to start with a new layer, and I'm actually, just to not do anything wrong, I'm going to lock this layer here of the paper, and I'm going to go to my pattern here, and I go to the brush here. So then you can start creating with the brush. Okay, they are dynamic and they work with a pattern tool, so that means that they have to have a pattern to them. So I wanted to be aware that I'm going to show the difference when we use here the Impressionist, which is what the brushes are made for to use, but you can use without, and I'm going to show you how to do the blending with that. So let's start here. I'm going to start with this yellow, and let's start creating a nice texture here. And let's go to a second one. I'm gonna want to do some contrast, so let's do some red and that, and get the other one and do some yellow again. Make it, you see this one is more concentrated. Okay, so now we're going to create a new layer, and now I go to the I am with the same, but I want to change the brush. Let me just experiment first. I think I want, yeah, this one, a softer one. So I now gonna uncheck Impressionist. It's actually the pattern. Okay, so I'm gonna change here to put pieces of the yellow one, and then we can start to see a little bit of the pattern there. And let's get that, yeah, other one. Okay, all right, So let's not forget to take back the impressionist. So if you want to give that touch of the pattern, as you can see there, then you can there we go. So I have the picture of the bird, and you see that Photoshop now has this easy dock here, and the way you can remove it, you just go to contextual taskbar and you can uncheck, and then it's going to go away, and when you want it back, then you just check there. So window contextual bar, and I'm gonna see what Photoshop does here, and it worked great and got that subject. I would like it to add, so let's add a little bit. I would like actually to add this little rock where he is. So like select that. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna blend it. Okay, great. So let's check that. Looks great. And I'm gonna create a mask there. And now let's bring this little boy to the layout. So if you want, I like to conserve the mask because we never know, but you can definitely create a copy. Well, I have to accept that. Create a copy and hide this one, and this one we can, just so if you don't want to deal with a mask over there, and we can accept the mask. So you click on the mask and apply layer mask, okay? So we have it there, and let's do a little bit bigger, and let's apply a filter. Let's go to stylize oil painting. I don't want it so much. Let's see what it does. There you go. So it's a little more painterly, but as you can see, he's not part of it. So let's do a blending here of this little guy with the layout. So first let's start with a layer on top, and let's grab our pattern funky brushes here for the funky patterns, and I'm going to, again, going together with the whole vibe of the layout here. I'm gonna grab an orange because the bird has an orange there. I'm gonna make it smaller, and again, check impressionist. Oh, let's put full opacity. That helps. Okay. I want to try something. Let's do here. Yeah. Let's put on dissolve here. Just blends a little bit better. I'm gonna go now with my water blends. Water blends 1. And let's do a soft contrast here. I'm gonna now get Option Alt. Let's grab this orange here. Oops. Yeah, let me get a new layer. And I'm gonna reduce this opacity and reduce 10% of the flow. And you know, don't be afraid to go to town. I'm gonna show you here in a minute. So if you go to overlay, soft light, we could do that, and you see that it starts to blend. So let's go back to our pattern brushes. Again, they are a bonus on this set. New layer because that one has a blend mode, so very soft. So I am doing this, but the bird, the rock of the bird is still there. I'm going to put a very, very, very light drop shadow, like almost nothing. Okay, so very cute. So then what you can do here, you can put the Cozy kit has a bonus brush, so I'm gonna get this very texturized here, and it's just some touches. I use a Wacom tablet, that makes things easier. There. And you can try blend modes to see what you think. Like that. And I'm gonna reduce the opacity a little bit. Okay. I think it's option. Let's get a new layer here. And I'm gonna get soft light and then fill with 50%. And when I get my soft brush is, if you go to Photoshop brushes, you have the legacy brushes and then you have a soft round brush. And I'm gonna get the opacity lower, and let's get white again and just on top here, there, and then black just to make this part here, and then light, let's make his black. Just want to make this color here stronger. There we go. And this rock here, and I'm gonna make this part of the rock lighter and this part of the rock darker, and behind here lighter. Okay, so we have kind of a on top of him. So this is great. And then what you can do is, if you want more words and things like that, or this can be your favorite pet or things like that, and there's a lot of you can do. You can use lights and things to do, but that is a great way if you have photographs to make artistic look of your photographs. You can certainly also crop this and make it into a card or a 4x6, and make artistic design of your photos, as you can see here. So the possibilities are endless with this product. So I hope you enjoy, and I see you on the next one.